Brand new Speedroid cards was not on my list of new things to see. Smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. So evidently, Supreme Darkness is giving us Speedroid support. This was not on my list of things, I'm going to be honest with you. But, like, I'll take this. So we're starting off here with the Speedroid Clackernel? That's really, oh man, this would be the most annoying thing in the world, listening to this thing clack back and forth. But this is a level 2 with pendulum scales 8. Holy crap. On a 200, 1800, and it is, of course, a machine monster. So, pendulum effect of this card. So we can banish a Speedroid card from your graveyard, place a Speedroid pendulum monster in your deck in your pendulum zone, and that's where some summon for the rest of this turn except for wind monsters. That is actually pretty good. I'll take this. So, monster effect, you can only use the first and second monster effect of this card's name once per turn. So, first effect, if this card in the field is destroyed by battle card effect, we can summon a Speedroid monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard, and if you do, whatever you summon can be treated as a tuner monster. This is really, really good. I'll take this. And if you're when your Clear Wing monster battles, while this card is face up in the extra deck, during the damage calculation, banish this card, and if you do, that monster gains 700 attack points. That 700 attack points might not break anything wide open, but the fact that they have given you a ability to run pendulum scales in this deck, the ability for this thing just to banish a Speedroid, to be able to set up another scale to grant you such ease of access to these things, this is the proper way that you support archetypes that you want to be pendulum based, because it is as simple as just doing this, and it's also a free floater here as well. Like, I think this card is pretty good. Like, actually, okay, this is Speedroid Wing Synchron. It is so cute. First of all, I gotta say, I'm really happy to see this little boy. Alright, look at him, he gotta go fast like Sonic! Ah, so cool! So, this is a level 5 machine pendulum tuner. And of course, it is a 15-15. I don't like the fact that its pendulum scale is 4. That's a little bit weird, but okay. So, once per turn, we destroy both this card and a level 2 wind pendulum monster in your pendulum zone. And if you do, we can source summon a Clear Wing Synchro Dragon from your extra deck. This is treated as a Synchro summon, and then for the rest of this turn, cards in your pendulum zone cannot be destroyed by card effects. Also, you cannot pendulum summon except for wind monsters. Now, this lets you actually use this in combination with the clack, 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 clack friend here. And then it produces a free Clear Wing. And then, you know, you can use that Clear Wing as a stepping stone to go into whichever other little sublines you need. Like, that seems pretty good. Our monster effect. If this card is added to the extra deck face up, and there are 2 or more different monster types among the Wind Synchro monsters you control, we can send a Speedroid trap or spell from your deck to the graveyard. Alright, so you get a free mill 1 on this if you've got 2 Wind Synchro monsters on the field, and this is only when it's directly added to the extra deck. So unfortunately, that's so weird for the wording on this, because among the Wind Synchro monsters you control. So if you have to start with this as the combo piece, like, you know, placing of the other or something, they want you to do these pendulum plays mid-combo so that you can get the value of the dump out of this, or else it's just going to kind of feel worthless. I already feel kind of worthless reading that, but okay, this is it. This is peak Crystal Wing Dragon. Crystal Clear Wing over Synchro Dragon. And this thing stands at a measly 35,000. Why can every other boss monster that looks this cool stand at an apex of 4,000 attack points? But not this guy. So this is 2+ tuners, or a tuner synchro plus a Clear Wing Synchro Dragon. Oh man, you have to use Clear Wing for this. You can't go down Crystal Wing, anything else. No, it must be Clear Wing. I mean, to be fair though, you do have the room in the extra to dedicate the slots to this. So, this must be Synchro summoned. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Once per turn, when another card or effect is activated, you can negate that activation, and if you do, destroy that card. If it was a monster, this card gains attack equal to that monster's original attack till the end of the turn. Wow, they still want this thing just to maintain till the end of the turn. Sure. If this face-up card, or if this face-up Synchro summon card leaves the field by your opponent, you can special summon a Clear Wing Synchro or a Clear Wing monster from your extra deck. You know what? Okay, the fact that this is an Omni Negate, I also appreciate the fact that Konami's kind of been revisiting these Omni Negates out here. You know, pumping these Omnis back into their own archetypes. You know, I do think that, you know, if you're dedicating all of this time to, you know, creating this boss monster out here, this very large creature that you want to be your centerpiece that has the floatability to toggle into something else, that's the way Yu-Gi-Oh! Feels like it should have been played. I think they've done an incredibly good job at that. What in the world are you? High-Speedroid Glider 2. This looks like a Chronomaly monster, if you want my honest opinion. Maybe they called up the Chronomaly artist and said, hey, can you get in here? So this is going to be a level 5, 1622, and it requires a Wind Machine Tuner plus one or more non-tuners. So technically, I mean, this directly takes us up to the 12. So at least, you know, we do have that new level of interaction there. So you only use the first second effects of this card's name once per turn. On Synchro summon, we target a non-tuner, level 7 or lower Wind Synchro monster in your graveyard. Special summon it. Okay, I mean, sure, that's pretty decent. Get the level 7 or lower Synchro in your, non-tuner. Okay, so they just don't want you reviving tuners to keep up the extension plays. That's fine. If your opponent special summons a monster or monsters and you control a Clear Wing monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard, increase the level of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls by 5. Huh? This is actually freaking hilarious. The fact that they gave this you can level modify, force your opponent's monsters to other levels. That is incredibly funny. I'll take that. And then we have Speedroid Clear Wing Wander. So this is a normal trap card. You can only use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. So target cards your opponent controls up to the number of different monster types among the Wind Synchro monsters you control and destroy them. So it's an Icarus attack, but you're not losing your stuff. Sure. If your opponent special summons a monster or monsters, banish this card from your graveyard, target a Wind Synchro monster you control, banish it, then return it to the field. That's kind of cute. I like that. Overall, this is pretty good. High-Speed Glider 2 is hilarious, and the new Crystal Clear Wing over Synchro Dragon is amazing. I love this stuff. This is pretty good. So what do you think about the new support for Speedroids? Please comment down below, tell me what you guys think. I'll see your beautiful faces back here in a day, guys. Peace. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.